Good morning from Kathmandu, Nepal. Today is me and my squad and I's last day here in Nepal. At 3 a.m. we leave for the Tibet border, where we will spend 6 days going through Tibet, doing all sorts of ministry. And then we cross over into mainland China, or out of the Tibet province into the rest of China, and that's where our teams will split up and go to all different areas of China. This month I will be with Team Fellowship of the King, so I'm super excited to see what we get to do, and what ministries we may get to connect with and people will get to connect with and all that sort of stuff. With that being said, going into China, I'm going to be locking my blog, which means anytime you try to go log on to my blog, there will be a password. So that password is going to be an acronym, which is wise as serpents, gentle as doves. So WASGAD, WASGAD. That will be, for the month of China, that will be my password to get into my blog. So in the future, whenever I post blogs, you will be able to log on and see that blog if you have this password. Again, the password is WASGAD, wise as serpents, gentle as doves. And so we have to lock our blogs for this coming month, so that we can actually post blogs while we're there. It's just a safety thing. So again, wise as serpents, gentle as doves, WASGAD. So right now at our hostel, we have a trampoline. It's so cool. That never happens. It's awesome. Let's see. This month, I have just grown a lot in my confidence. I got to do a morning devotion with the squad. And while I've always been able to public speak and have done it several times, I haven't necessarily had that confidence in myself, or especially in what I'm presenting on. I've always had that fear that, oh, what if I'm getting it wrong, or someone in the audience doesn't agree with me. But I just got to do a morning devotion with my squad, and it was about using poetry as a way of kind of walking through some of the things that we are experiencing on the race or seeing on the race. Basically using it to process all that we're going through. And I got to tie in some scripture from Isaiah, some scripture from Job, and just bring in David and how David used a lot of his poetry to kind of like walk through the things that he was doing. And I got to explain that, for me, poetry has become that outlet of, things that maybe I'm struggling with. I get to write that stuff out, and then I get to see how God can speak to me through that. And no, not the audible voice necessarily, but like maybe past scripture that I've been reading earlier in the week. Maybe I will find something in there, or maybe in the song that I'm listening to, there's a message that he has for me there that speaks to me to write down in that poetry. And so it's really cool to just see all the different ways that he does communicate with us. And then how I can use that poetry outlet to accomplish all of those things and walk through all of these things. And so I got to take that and what I've learned in that and present that to the squad with a whole new confidence. And so that was really cool for me. So I'm really excited going onward. Yeah, that's all I have for today. Again, write down this password, WASGAD, WASGAD. That will be the password for my blog. Alright, thanks. Bye, guys.